When I feel litty, baby, I'm the man, W's up. We the winning in the city.
Let's meet the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 3, Harris. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Toronto, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Cleveland, just way behind.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now, here's quickly. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
LeVert the pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Here's LeVert, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Toronto. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Dick's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. To halt the run, and Garland puts it in.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Outside Barrett, it's Dick on the wing. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And here's Garland for 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing quickly. Back to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Dick. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 16-point game. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Quickly finds Dick. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Mitchell, and Pirtle sends it back.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Toronto now. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Back to Olynyk. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. And Barrett gets it to go.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Cavaliers shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Here's Jerome, covered by Mitchell, the shake, and he sinks the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Brown outside, sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Allen, a screen on Mitchell. Down low. And then Allen slams it in.
And Allen's agility is so impressive. Solid at finding ways to score off any screen and roll.
Brown outside. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. And the 3-ball is good.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Strus, and it's blocked.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
A different look now for Cleveland. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Strus passes to Garland. 6 to shoot. And Poeltl pulls it down. The Raptors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Raptors knocking down the tray. Wade outside. Pass to Garland. Looking to end the run. Back to Wade. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Wade's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Here's LeVert. Goes back up. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Mitchell outside. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Mitchell. Toronto working the ball around now. Quickly kicks to Mitchell. Barrett with the ball. There's the triple. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell finds Barrett. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Barrett's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Garland, that's for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for Toronto. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make in a row.
Adding obstacles to the course. I like it. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Quickly against Garland. Here's LeVert, and Pirtle sends it back.
He's quick to read and react on D. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
And it's Mitchell missing. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D Wade with a better jumper.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
One shot.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Garland attacking. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And that one's good. Barnes.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Garland dishes to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. The high post shot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
LeVert against Barrett. Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. Toronto's gotten all 4 of their three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Here's Garland. He has 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Dick. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Mobley against Barnes. Here's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Bounce pass Dick. Beyond the arc. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Mobley outside. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. They need this. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And just so good at reading angles. When LeVert spots a lane to the rim, he is all over it.
On the wing, Barnes. For the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pirtle against Allen. Pass to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Dick.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Quickly with it. Back to Dick. Here's Barnes. Covered by Mobley. For 3, Barrett. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Mitchell. Dick defending. And here is Mitchell. Still without a basket. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Toronto holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. So for Toronto right now, there's Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Brown. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Raptors. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Garland, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And here's Brown outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now, here's Strus. To stop the run. Traps in the tray.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Raptors have gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Good on the three-point shot.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Okoro hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Agbaji. It's Brown on the wing. Launches a three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The wide open look here for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Toronto, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Agbaji's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Toronto. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Out to the right wing. Okoro passes to Strus. Back to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Pass to LeVert. Three-pointer. Boucher with the rebound. And the Raptors with possession. They're on an 18-5 run. Mitchell outside. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic
was put on display here today.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Grady Dick.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Mitchell. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. There's Brown with the three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
The three. And he's good on the three ball.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Grady Dick.